floors.
Wouldn't it be equally
Detract.
useful to put taller buildings, or any buildings, in some of the country parishes? What is so sacred about green land?
It wouldn't bother me at all. I'm reminded of a visit as a student I made to Chartres Cathedral, and after a 2-hour bus ride from Paris, suddenly came across this tiny village with this massive cathedral, and it all seemed to gel, you know?
Excellent. So we must bring back the Chartres Cathedral architect.
No, what we have to bring back, Michael, you hinted at it, you should have let me finish, but if we go to the Chartres, the first 30 kind of floors are offices, the next kind of 20 floors are flats. And then you've got a bit of a hotel, then you've got a restaurant.
Oh, there is housing.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realise there was
Yes,
housing.
20 floors of housing. Okay, it's expensive housing, but it's housing. And the people who've moved in there have obviously left units behind them. The London problem is exactly the same as Jersey, exactly, with the key worker housing being marginalised. Was a constant fight to look after, otherwise London will collapse. You have to house your workers.
Rob Duhamel brought over a speaker last year when he was president.
Yes.
And he was building, this little developer was building very small, very modest cost buildings in London.
Yes.
Did any architects take up on that initiative? Did anybody say, let's get in on this?
I think somebody did, but I think there is a problem there. I suspect it's actually too small, but you can watch George Clark's Amazing Spaces or Tiny House on the television, and you can see odd one-off, or even what's his name, Kevin MacLeod.
Right.
They're always individual houses in the middle of a countryside.
Any chance we could bring Mr. Clark over as a speaker for your?
He's been.
Has he?
He's been. Yeah. Yeah, we're bringing the president of the RIBA is coming, Stephen Hodder. He was the first Sterling Prize winner, and I kind of shocked him a little bit when I met him in his office. I told him I didn't think he was a good architect. I told him I didn't think he was a very good architect. I told him he was a great architect, which brought a smile to his face. And he is a great architect, and he's done a fantastic job. And the last thing of his presidency, he will be here in Jersey to talk about the Sterling Prize, because he was the first winner. And we'll have the 6 shortlisted ones here. We'll see some great buildings, and hopefully, it didn't happen last year. Last year was some prestigious buildings, and there was Zaha Hadid's London Pool, and there was the...
We're going to have to finish now. I hope the sound comes out on this.
Social housing.
But there's one question I want to ask you.
Yes, Michael.
That famous building, Les Lumières, which you know a great deal about, there's a very large something going on next door to it. Any idea what that is?
If you go up Les Lumières, to the front of Les Lumières is a small house, excellent house, but to the side of it it's another 2-storey house.
Is it?
Done by a very good architect called Tristan Job from Goodell Architects, and I'm sure it's very good. And I hope got to persuade Mike Whitty to agree with me. I'm going to try and do a coach day when he's visited in September, and go up to Les Lumières, and even Ron Hickman's Villa Devereux, and the house next to, and then maybe some social housing next to the prison, which I did maybe 25 years ago, and then have a lunch at El Tico and sell Jersey as a great place to visit, you know? All of part of the Visit Jersey ethos.
Okay. We'll stop there. We'll speak to you again during the course of the events that you've got lined up.
Well, I hope you will be a regular attender at all the events, with the Shard in particular.
I just want to see that.
And the Sterling Prize will also be... it's not Sterling Prize, Sterling Award, because I don't know that.
I don't know how we're going to get the Shard drawings on camera, because they go rather a long way. I think no doubt we'll...
You will.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.